Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd, and we are finally back, y'all, with another episode of our NBA 2K16 MyGM series. Now, like I told you before, I did switch over from the Xbox One to the PS4, so I pretty much try to recreate everything I did on the Xbox One. I try to do it all over again on the PS4. So, just like I told you guys last time, I did decide I was going to go ahead and buy the team. So you see me doing that right here. I'm purchasing the team for 50,000 VC, and now we don't have any owner to report to whatsoever. We could do whatever we like, however we please with this team, and I want to build a dynasty, and I also want to make as much profit as possible. So that is the goals with this team. Now, before I had an auto-generated draft class. I decided to go ahead and download one since there's some pretty good ones out there now. I got the one by Embrace the Pace. I found this draft class from OperationSports.com. Everybody says he does a pretty good job with the draft classes, so I went ahead and I downloaded it. Now, more than likely, we wouldn't be getting none of these top players, but they are going to be available and they are going to be in this series once the draft comes. So, I also mentioned before I wanted to go and I wanted to try to trade for Devin Booker, but since the roster updates, he is a lot better and they will not trade Devin Booker. I pretty much tried anything I could. For whatever reason, they don't want to trade Devin Booker. So, we'll probably have to try that at a later date. So we are here, opening night of the NBA season, and we're taking on the Detroit Pistons. Now, our starting lineup for this game, Jeff Teague obviously is our starting point guard. Dennis Schroeder is going to start for us at the 2 guard, and then that small forward, we're going to have Kyle Korver, and then Paul Millsap and Al Horford are going to be in the front court. So we're going to start things off right here. We're trying to get a reverse layup, but Andre Drummond will reject Dennis Schroeder. Now later on, this is Jeff T running the pick and roll to Al Horford, and he is going to dump it down to Horford, who comes up with a nice slam dunk. Now early in this ball game, the Detroit Pistons had our number. You see Ilyasova taking the shot. Andre Drummond gets the rebound. He will miss as well. And now we're trying to run on the break. Jeff Teague is going to push it. He's going to find Kyle Korver in the corner, and he is going to knock down that 3. So like I said, the Detroit Pistons jumped out to, I believe it was an 11-6 lead, but we were able to erase that deficit pretty early in this ball game. Right here, you see Meeks attacking the basket, and he is going to get that layup to go down. I thought we'll be able to come up with a block on that one, but we were unable to. Right here, Jeff Teague is driving into the lane, and he gets rejected as he goes for the dunk. Now later on, this is Bazemore, but Caldwell Pope is playing great defense, but eventually we're able to get into the lane, and we will finish it with a nice slam. Taking another look at it, Kent Bazemore goes airborne for that dunk. Now Reggie Jackson has the ball. We decided to go underneath the screen because we did not respect his jump shot. He made us pay on that one. Now later on, we go underneath the screen once again, and that will be another 3 ball by Reggie Jackson. So we're going to need to stop coming underneath these screens and eventually start trying to go over the screen, since Reggie Jackson is making us pay with this 3-point shooting early on in the game. Now we're in the second quarter, and we have Paul Millsap down in the post. He's going to take this jumper. He will miss, and that will start off this cold streak by the Hawks. You see Kyle Korver. He is going to miss that jumper. Now later on the fast break, Lamar Patterson, he will miss that jump shot. And now Kyle Korver once again in the corner. He will miss this one as well. So we will go cold. Meanwhile, for the Pistons, you see Ilyasova knocking down the 3-point jumper. So we need to get something going. We're giving the ball to Jeff Teague and having him attack the basket. He's able to get that layup to go down right there. Now a couple of possessions later, this is Jeff Teague again. He is driving into the lane, and he will get this dunk sort of kind of to go in. He got rim stuffed as we take another look, but the ball is still going to roll into the basket. So we'll take these points however we can get them. We're now trailing 41-34. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes up with the steal, and he's going to take this one coast to coast. He's going to slam it down with 2 hands. Now later on, this is Hardaway Jr. again. He's going to get the circus layup to go down, and he will draw the foul. He will knock down the free throw as well. Now we have Seth Alosha working from the low post. He's getting the turnaround jumper to go, and we are cutting into this deficit. We're now down by 6, but Reggie Jackson is going to make it a 9-point ball game. Now 5 seconds remaining in the half. Then the Schroeder's trying to get by his man. He cannot, but we're going to find Mike Scott, who knocks down the 3 at the buzzer. So at halftime, we are trailing by 6. Now to start off the second half, Al Horford is driving to the basket, and he is going to dunk it over Andre Drummond. Now later on, Kyle Korver is going to shoot this one from the corner, and he will knock it down. Unfortunately, that is a 2-point jump shot. Now we have Jeff Teague driving the lane, and he's finding Paul Millsap, who gets that shot to go down. Now Jeff Teague, he's coming off of a screen. He's going to take this one himself, and look at that dunk over Andre Drummond. As we take another look at it, Jeff Teague flew for that dunk. Unfortunately, it wasn't as clean as we like, but hey, he still dunked over Drummond nonetheless. Now we're trailing by 3 points. We're giving the ball to Millsap. He's trying to take advantage of the mismatch, but they're going to triple team him. He will kick it out to Cephalosha, who knocks down the 3. This one's all tied up. Now Kent Bazemore has the rock. He's going to find Millsap in the corner. He's going to take the 3-point jumper, and that is going to be money. So the Atlanta Hawks are now leading by 3. Our first time leading since the first quarter. Now we have the ball. Time winding down in the third quarter, and this is going to be a jump shot by Paul Millsap, but they will have to review it. But you could clearly see in the replay, Millsap will be able to get the ball out of his hands before the game clock will hit 00. So the ref is going to count this shot, and we are up by 3 going into the fourth quarter. But Detroit will go on a little bit of a run. They're now leading by 1 with 8 minutes remaining, and now we're on the fast break. You're going to see Kyle Korver. He is cold, but he's going to let the 3 fly, and he is going to knock that one down. So we regain the lead. We're up by 2. Now Ilyasova running the pick and roll with Andre Drummond, and they're going to get this one to go down. So this game is tied up at 75 apiece. Later on, it's 77 apiece, but we get Kyle Korver to get that mid-range jumper to go down. We're up by 2. Now on the fast break, Dennis Schroeder is going to try to find Kyle Korver, who gets stripped. And now the Detroit Pistons are on their run. You see Jordan Meeks trying to get down the court, but that is going to be a block by Al Horford. But unfortunately, on the inbounds play, this is going to be Marcus Morris, who knocks down the 3-point jumper. So instead of the 2-point shot, they get 3 points. We are now down by 1. Now Horford is going to find Dennis Schroeder in the corner. He's going to get the 3-point jumper to go down, so that will give us the lead. Now Schroeder is going to look, and he's going to find Lamar Patterson, who knocks down the mid-range jumper. So we're up by 4 with 3 minutes remaining. Patterson's coming off another screen, and he is going to knock down another jump shot. So we are up by 6 now in the ball game. Ilyasova is going to throw this one away to Schroeder, who's going to find Patterson, who's going to find Korver, who finds Millsap. And that is pretty much going to put the nail in the coffin. We will end up taking this game 102-90. And we advanced to 1-0 to start off the regular season. So we came off to a jumpy start, especially in the second and the third quarter, but we were able to get things together. Come back, we were down by 13 at one point, and we get the W. So the player of the game, Al Horford, 20 points, 1 assist, and 9 rebounds. Not a bad game whatsoever. As we take a look at the rest of the stats from the rest of our team, Paul Millsap led the way with 24 points. Like I said, Horford had 20, Jeff Teague 17, and then Kyle Korver 14, 4, and 3. But that is it for this episode. Please go ahead and leave this video a like, and let me know in the comment section below who was your player of the game this episode. Please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D-Lloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.